All right, let's check this one out.
I did everything they said that was going to make me happy. I built a career. I got my own place. I went on solo trips like a pro, the best hotels, flying business, you name it, right? The works. And I stayed independent. But no one told me about how lonely I was going to be on those trips. Being successful looks really good on the outside, but and I'm proud of everything that I did. Don't get me wrong. Like, alhamdulillah, I'm very proud of all of my accomplishments, but it was very lonely. I feel very lonely all the time. It like success doesn't check in on you when you're spiraling at home. Doesn't check in with you when you're having a bad day. Doesn't check in with you when you're or just when like you miss your family back home. Don't get me wrong, like being strong got me very far in my career, and I'm very proud of everything that I've done. But I'm done pretending that I'm okay because I'm not. I did every
This is my personal opinion that I believe that it is a it's propaganda. It's a falsehood. It's a lie that there are actually or there is a good amount of single happy women. I believe it's a lie. Now, I'm not saying that there's no, okay? I'm not saying that there's no happy single women. I just believe, personal opinion, that the majority, again, personal opinion, the majority of happy single women is a lie. Because here's the thing where I, most majority of human beings, we are social creatures. We are social creatures. It's in our DNAs to want to mate, to want to pair bond. Um, it is not in our DNA to have a career, to make money. It's not in our DNA. It's not in our biology. I mean, to work, yes, but that's not a focus. It's, the survival is more accurate. So I honestly believe happy single women are a lie. I don't believe that's true. I don't believe that's true at all. Because here's the thing, maybe not, you know, exact correlation, but more women than ever are antidepressant. More women than ever are actually unhappy. Here's I will go about it, okay, with my daughter, where I would talk to her and say that you have to think, okay, as you are growing older. She's good looking. As you're growing older, as you're growing older, you have some choices you can make in life. You can have some choices you can make in life. One, you want to be a career woman. Awesome, cool, strong, independent. Two, you can focus on a family. Now, if you're lucky, you can do both. But that's if you're lucky. And in my personal opinion, it will be strained. Nothing will be perfect. Or you will have to make sacrifices. You will have to make sacrifices. If you want, let's say this, if you want both a career and a family, both won't be that great. The career won't be that great, family won't be that great. So if you want to make a great career, you will have to sacrifice a family. If you want family, you're going to have to sacrifice a career. I'm not saying you can't get a job, but a career where you're successful, where you're accomplished, you're going to have to sacrifice that. So that's something that a lot of women don't understand because a lot of women think that they can have it all, that they can have a perfect life, and that is dangerous. That is very dangerous because a lot of women are trying to do the freezing their egg shit. Okay, a lot of women are trying to freeze their eggs, focus on their career, and then in their 30s, late 30s, early 40s, now they want to start trying to have kids, and they're finding out that actually, it's not happening. It's hard and it's a losing game.
Thing they said that was going to make me happy. I built a career. I got my own place. I went on solo trips like
Guess who's saying that? Okay, who? Let's play that. Let's play that again.
I did everything they said that was going to make me happy. I built a career. I got my own place. I went on solo trips like a pro.
Who said that? Feminists. Other single women. Other single women. So really, you're living exactly the life that you're living. That other women are telling you that you are the example that other women are setting. Single women are telling you how to live. So now you are living the life of those single women. So you've accomplished that. Great. Surprise, surprise that you know what? You're not that happy.
Best hotels, flying business.
Exactly. This is why I'm not gonna lie to my daughter. I'm not gonna lie to my daughter because this is the thing where the world will lie to you. The world will lie to you. The people around you, women, feminists, will lie to the world. This is the thing where men are more realistic. This is why men don't. Fathers are important. Why fathers are important? Because they are not going to lie to their kids. Good fathers, in my opinion. Good fathers will teach their kids reality. Will teach their kids reality so they can be ready for it.
You name it, right? The works. And I stayed independent, but no one told me about how lonely I was going to be.
This is the thing where women don't know how to add, right? 2 plus 2 equals 4. Women don't know how to add. You said you want to be independent. Independent, okay? Of who? This is the thing where women have to think. Who are you independent of? Your family? Okay, you could be that. But who are you really independent of? A man. You are independent of a man. So, logically speaking, if you're independent of a man, wouldn't be surprising that you are lonely. Because here's the thing where a lot of people are not realizing. Your friends, okay? They're not going to drop at a dime to do shit with you. They're going to live their own lives. Your friends, yes, I'm not saying that they won't spend time with you, but more than likely, your friends have lives of their own. This is the problem with a lot of women. What human being will spend the rest of their life with you? Purely with you. A partner, not your fucking friend. Because most, if not all friends, they have their own fucking life to live. Just like your family. Your family, well, your brothers, your sisters, your moms, your dad, well, they have their own fucking life to live too. So, guess what? At the end of the day, how can you be surprised that you're lonely? This is the insanity of women. You cannot expect that your mother, your father, your brothers, your sisters, your friends to do things when you want to do them. To be at your home when you're home alone. You can't expect partnership things from your friends, from your brothers, your sisters, your mom, your dad, because they're not your fucking partner. Those people have their own lives to live. And that's the delusions of women. Oh, I don't need a man because I have my friends, I have my family. Great. Guess what? Those are the people that will leave you when the opportunity arises. When they have their own families, when they have their own boyfriends, their own girlfriends, their own shit to do.
On those trips. being successful looks really good on the outside, but and I'm proud of everything that I did. Don't get me wrong. Like, alhamdulillah, I'm very proud of all of my accomplishments, but it was very lonely. I feel very lonely all the time. It like success doesn't check in on you when you're spiraling at home. Doesn't check in with you when you're having a bad day. Doesn't check in with you when you're or just when like you miss your family back home. Don't get me wrong, like being strong got me very far in my career and I'm very proud of everything that I've done, but I'm done pretending that I'm okay because I'm not. I did.
I saw this comment right here. But you can be lonely in a relationship and it feels far worse. Guess what? You don't have to be. Leave it. This is the insanity, okay? Where people want to make excuses. That's why, why would you want to be in a relationship? You could also be lonely in a relationship. Guess what? You're a fucking adult. Leave it. Go find a relationship where you won't be lonely. This is the stupidness of adults, okay? Of some adults. Do you not understand you're a grown ass adult? Leave it. Stop this stupid mentality. Oh, I can't leave, but I'm alone in this relationship. I'm suffering in this relationship. Um, no, no. Then then you have no one to blame but yourself. You chose to be alone in that relationship. Leave. I've said this before where my ex really hurt me. Okay, my ex really hurt me. She made the relationship terrible. But here's the thing: I don't blame her. I don't blame my ex. I take full account one. I take 100% accountability for the shitty relationship that I was in. Because why? I was in it. I chose to stay in it. I chose to stay with a person that made my life shitty. I cannot blame another human being for how they act because I can't control another human being. You cannot control because my ex made our relationship sexless. I didn't have sex for over a year or so. Well, I still chose to stay because I was a naive fucking stupid. I was a naive fool. So, but at the end of the day, I blame myself. I'm not bad mouthing her in essence because I take full accountability. I control myself. I don't control her. So I could have left. I just didn't. We can't. This is the stupidness where but you can't be in a lone relationship. Only if you allow it. Only if you allow it. You could be in a sexless marriage. Cool, right? But it's only if you allow it. Don't fucking allow it. Don't allow shit that you don't want to allow in your life. Stop it. Especially, especially if you can control it. That's the thing. If you can control it, don't fucking allow it. Leave. That's the very least you can do. Leave.
I thought being independent would protect me. If I didn't need anyone, then I couldn't be hurt. That made sense to me. So if I was the woman that did it all on her own, I'm good, right? No, that was the absolute opposite. But the truth is, it didn't make me feel safe. It made me feel alone. I wasn't strong. I was scared, scared of being disappointed, scared of being too much. And right now, I'm just tired of pretending that I don't need anyone because I do. And I just want to be held. I thought being independent would.
This is something that I think more and more women are going about things in a more. This is. I want to say this, okay? I believe this is. I'm trying to form my thought. Okay, this is the problem with a lot of women. Why do I say? Why do I say that? Older women are red flags. Why do I say older women are red flags? Why do I say life experience for women is a red flag? Exhibit A. As you get older, as you gain more life experience, the likelihood that life experience, go aging, you will gain trauma. You will gain trauma. And here's maybe a bit of a controversial opinion. Trauma for women is a red flag because a lot of times, in my personal opinion, women can't handle trauma well because it will just turn them out. They will have certain traits that will just make them hard to deal with. Yes, this is sad. It is sad because this is the example. Because of your trauma, because of the past, the life you lived, now you have this mentality. It's either fear, it's either um, hate. Right? I'm going to show you another video where women are just saying, "I hate men." Okay, fine, but again, that trauma, well, that will make you pretty much undateable, or pretty much a type of woman that is very hard to date, very hard to date. In my personal opinion as well, very hard to sustain a long term relationship with. Now, maybe you could date these women, and here's the thing: I've dated these women. I've dated some of these women that honestly are very trauma filled. So maybe not. You know, it's not like they can't find dates. Okay, not find relationships. It's that they can't sustain a long term relationship. A lot of men will deal with a lot of shit. Okay, men are just. This is how men are. Okay, men will put up with a lot. Men will pull up with a lot of bullshit. Okay, just because she's a pretty woman, right? Just because he's interested in her, men will put up with a lot. But men can only put up with it for so long. And I know that there's a breaking point. And that's why I say they can't sustain long term relationships because there's a breaking point. And a lot of the time, these women will break men. They will break men.
Protect me. If I didn't need anyone, I thought being independent would protect me. If I didn't need anyone, then I couldn't be hurt. That made
Yeah, okay. This is the thing where I said this. You are the leader of you are the leader, the controller of your own life. Well, hey, you're scared. You don't want to get hurt. Cool. Oh, you've done it yourself. Right? You're living the life you're living now. Because here's the thing. You are not more dateable now than you were before. You actually are worse. Because not now you're not just adding age, so devaluing of beauty. Now you're adding mindset. Your mindset is worse than it was before. This is the price that women do. This is the outcome that a lot of women do, making themselves undateable. This is the thing where a lot of women are going to have to realize. A lot of women are going to have to realize. This is exactly what big bars is saying. Like this is the bro is spitting bars. Okay, these are a lot of women don't realize. These are the choices that they're not going to be able to come back from. That a lot of women are going to suffer from. Choices that they make in life. This is why I say life experience for women is a net negative. It is a red flag.
Made sense to me. So if I was the woman that did it all on her own, I'm good, right? No, that was the absolute opposite. But the truth is, it didn't make me feel safe. It made me feel alone. I wasn't strong. I was scared, scared of being
Yo, Artie, what's up, my brother? Thank you. Thank you for stopping by, my brother.
disappointed, scared of being too much. And right now, I'm just tired of pretending that I don't need anyone because I do. And I just want to be held. I thought
And that's the sad part. That's the sad part that a lot of these women are going to have to realize that you have destroyed yourself. You have essentially made yourself undateable. Definitely, at the very, I think most likely long term undateable, where you won't, because you built. This is a thing where a lot of women don't realize. As women age, live their life, the strong independent lifestyle, whatever, they build unhealthy partnership habits. Okay, where they are just not suitable for companionship, suitable for partnership. A lot of these women don't realize that they just become very undateable. Okay, aggressive, combative, argumentative, controlling, um, masculine. The list can go on with all the traits that these women gain. Okay, over time, being the strong, independent woman that they set out to be. So that's why a lot of these women will suffer. They will suffer in the dating market. Because here's also another thing. Their financial value increases. So guess what? Their standards increases. So as sad as this woman is, her standards is insanely high. I guarantee it. Her standards is insanely high. So guess what? Only very few men can meet those standards. And these few men that can meet those standards, well, I'm sorry, he can also meet most women's standards. So really, why would he get with the older, aggressive, traumatized, combative, argumentative, so on type of women like her, when he could get with a younger woman who hasn't been through a lot of bullshit, who hasn't had life beat them up like that. But it's going to be a cycle with women where they are the ones to destroy their own life.